Alright guys, Shawn Ray here for Generation Iron, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about posing. I keep getting inundated with my inbox with what's happened to professional bodybuilding and posing. Let me just tell you something. It's not just professional bodybuilding. It's with bodybuilding across the board around the world. I travel all over the world, and I'm constantly reminded of how short we're coming up on the effort by the athletes to perform at the highest level. When I came into bodybuilding back in the 80s, I had to follow masterful posers, Muhammad McAway, Bob Paris, Barry DeMay. I was taught by one of the best posers of all time, that was John Brown, about the art of posing and expression. And as a bodybuilder coming up, I had to know who my competition was. I was coming up against some heavy competition in the form of Lee Haney, Gary Stridham, Robbie Robinson, Rich Kaspari. These guys were great bodybuilders, but not only that, they knew how to display their physique. At least they took the time out to practice their posing. And what we're seeing now is a lot of the bodybuilders are walking out on stage haphazardly, posing to background noise, not really caring about what it is they're showing. They diet hard, they train hard, and they sacrifice a lot. And then they get on the stage and it looks like they're out of place. There's no organization. There's no choreography. There's actually no punctuation to hitting their poses. I see a lot of this going on. I see a lot of this going on, a lot of this. I mean, the fans aren't there to cheer you just because you're on the stage. Show them something. Practice the mandatory poses. Practice the transitions. Tell us a story with your physique. Pick a music that relates to what it is you're trying to show us. The bodybuilders that don't take the time out to show us their hard work are the bodybuilders we're going to tune out. We go to these competitions and we're bored, stiff. We're waiting for someone to break out of the pack. And we're missing performers like Melvin Anthony and Durham Charles and even the Kai Greens of the world. At least they took a small amount of time to try to entertain, to show us their hard work and also give us our money's worth. Right now, I think the bodybuilding fans are being frustrated to the degree that they're not even watching you guys when you're on the stage posing. To the amateur bodybuilder coming up, before you show us the end result of your work, take time out to practice the art of posing. Practice your transitions. Choose music that might conform to your style, to your personality. If you're a hard driving rock and roll guy, grab that hard rock and roll music, but don't just prance around the stage. Show us some type of choreography. None of these guys are good enough to just go up and improvise. When you go up and improvise, it actually shows. It looks very amateurish. So I'm challenging all the bodybuilders, both amateur and pro, that 2018, you take the time to show the audience your thanks and appreciation by putting together a choreographed routine where we can appreciate your body of work. Right now, I can tell you across the board, the fans are frustrated. I'm hearing it every day. I'm hearing it all around the world. I'm challenging you bodybuilders, put in the work. Do the time. You'll thank me for it later. For Generation Iron, I'm Shawn Ray.